Welcome to my vlog. So today we're going to SIRAO Peak, and first off I rode on the motorbike to our meeting place at the foot of the SIRAO Peak. So it's like an hour ride to our meeting place, and so I'm not able to show you my friends or to my friends I was with, but yeah, we started off right away. It was actually afternoon when we started our hike. It took us, I think, an hour and a half to get to the peak. And as you can see, I just showed you earlier my two friends. They were actually two, and yeah, it was quite. They said Abby, who was like a frequent hiker there at Sirao, said that it was quite fast, but we spent only 1 hour and a half to get to the peak. And in the middle of our course, we crossed a river and some falls. It's actually connected to the Buhisan Falls, and these are like mini falls you can see there. And yeah, we took a break and had some snaps with the falls. Me too, I was like really refreshed. And it's kind of fun. It's like an obstacle course. We had to pass through without getting our shoes wet, but actually too, my friends Abby and Marge got their shoes wet already right away, but I was like kind of preventing my shoes to be wet. So yeah, and there, I was just taking a video of the sound of the waterfalls. It's really soothing, relaxing, and I really kind of like that. It's really therapeutic, cathartic to me. I was looking forward for this hike actually. By the way, this was on August 16, 2024. This hike was a year ago. I know I posted it like almost like a few months later, but I just want to show you things that I did on this day after a very, I don't know, really stressful months that happened, or the things that happened months before this hike was like extremely difficult for me, and I had to really I had to jump into this hike for just to release everything stress. And there you go. You can see I really enjoy this hike in the mountain. Take note, this is actually just in Cebu city. I mean, not in the city. I think it's part of the city. It's just that we are in the middle. The city is just right. You can say a portion of the city. A majority of the portion of the city has a mountain, or like what we call bukid. So that's where Serao Peak is. And there it already took us dusk before we finally mounted our tent. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's actually, it took us, I think it didn't take us half an hour, 1.5 hour. I think it took us 2.5 hour. That's why it reached dusk when we arrived on the camp. And you can see there I was taking a video of the city lights right from where we were traversing, or the trail that we were following that moment. And yeah, was it wasn't a hard, you can say, trail, because as you can see the trail is already paved with cement. And I was like catching my breath there because of the steepness of the way. And I was actually walking backwards at that moment when you yeah, that one because my ankles hurt already just by going forward, and I needed to relax the back of my ankle, so I had to like walk backwards, if you get what I mean. And yes, I was just, we were just chilling, talking while we're actually just alone here. But later on, as we were walking, we actually met some campers there. So there, we're already in sight. It's already dark. We're still cooking our food for the or our dinner at the
Aray ako ah.
time. I was preparing the adobo, and we were still cooking there. And there, Marge is preparing for
Mm.
everything like a mother for us.
Kilid lang.
She's really
Ay,
homey
para...
though. She's really cool. And some Coca
Bisan is.
Cola.
Oh, better yun. Para...
And
Ikaw, nice.
yes. So as you can see, dogs were. It's not just one dog, but there were lots of dogs lurking around us, waiting for us to give them a piece of meat. And after that, we were just chilling, sitting on plastic, like a tarpaulin that Abby set us for us to chill and walk and talk and eat some chips and maybe grab some beer and relax, right? So, and then I was like showing you here our tent and how bright the moon was. That was really lovely. And yes, I look so well. It was kind of cold there actually. I was really wrapping myself. And then morning came. It still was really cold up in the peak, and I was having a moment there, just waiting for the sunrise. Actually, really woke up early, like before the sun has risen. The time it was still dawn because I couldn't sleep well, so I had to wake up like really early, and then just there sitting, having a moment, sinking everything, the view, the air, and yeah, just taking everything in. And finally, it's about time for us to go down back again to our original spot in the lowland. But still, couldn't, um, I couldn't fathom the kind of aura and refreshing energy that I got from this place. It's really cathartic, you can say, therapeutic. And there, we're heading off. We're getting ready to march down to set up to go down. And there's some snaps we got before leaving. Oh, yes, there. Hope you enjoy this vlog. Um, I hope I could show you more, but I was trying to be in the moment at the time, but I couldn't help but take some photos. Still, it was a very memorable hike for me. It wasn't my first time actually, but it's kind of just really feels good to be back here. It's really rejuvenating. Nature is the only way that you can rejuvenate everything in you, whole mind, body, and soul. So I really suggested you to go up in the mountain, go be with nature, and just feel wild and free and, be your own child again. Bye.